All right. So y'all remember a time when movies just dropped and everybody just shut up, or like before algorithms or anything, it was like no trailer spoilers, no nothing. It's like movies that just changed the rules of it.
Yeah, there's plenty of movies that did that shit, and especially if you look at horror movies.
I just miss the
Yeah,
old ways. I miss the old ways of like when a movie came out and you'd be like, they're in a town where three kids. Like I miss that. Movies don't do that no more. But it's just like, yo, like the 2000 era of kids or even young adults would never have that, but we would have that.
Yeah, but then they look at us and call us old and shit like that.
Yeah,
or they
hell
say
yeah.
or they say the movie start off too slow.
Right. I mean, some
Yeah,
movies
that's
do
why.
start off slow though. They do.
But I mean, it's called a build, man. You know what I mean? You can't just rush in because generally the movies that start up fast and stuff people like, but they really don't have a payoff in the end, or they don't have a story
Yeah. And then the
Yeah,
soundtracks.
that's true.
Oh man, when movies came out with
with
soundtracks.
soundtracks and stuff. Yeah,
Woo! I mean, they
Hmm.
do
I mean, but
now. They do now, but the whole music video and everything for it, come on, they don't really do that now.
I think the problem with that is we live in an era where it's good to progress, but when you get older and you think about everything you had and you look at what people have now, it's like, yeah, we progress further along, but there's so much that was taken away to get to where we're at. There was nothing that kept everything like, oh, we're gonna keep this and just add on top of it, but they add and take away.
I mean, you're right about that. You're right, but you know what? Let's continue on with this. Let's start the show. Hey, this is your man, Foolish Trickster,
It's your man King Dab.
And this is Phil the Kid.
and this is the Bros Who Laugh. All right, so we talking about right now as a topic, just badass movies in general. Like, what are y'all badass movies right now?
Man,
Probably, I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Pitch Black with Vin
it's
Diesel.
Black Fire.
Uh,
It's
I
Black
love
No,
that
Fire.
movie.
I haven't
I've
That's
seen
seen
the
one of
it.
my
whole
favorite.
series.
That's one of my favorite underrated characters of all time. Like Riddick don't get enough credit.
He do.
He does, bro.
He's such a good character, but it's just I don't
I
know,
think
man. He's just
I think the fact that they haven't come out with the last movie where he goes to his home planet and they haven't
back to
done
Furia.
anything with yeah, they haven't done anything with that franchise and the people that follow it, because I'm a huge Pitch Black fan. I'm a huge fan of that whole series. And it's like we know that the last movie is supposed to be him going back to Furia, but they
Uh-huh.
take so long to bring out his movies, man.
Even the video. I love that movie so much. I even played the video games. The Escape from Butcher Bay
Butcher's
for
Bay, yeah, that
PS3
shit was fire.
and
That shit was fire.
Dark Furia, the second one. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was that. I love Riddick,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Riddick was
fire.
I like the character of Riddick more than I do Dominic Toretto, and he's only in
I
three
ain't gonna lie.
movies.
I always wanted
Damn.
them eyes. I
Damn.
always wanted them eyes, bro.
Yeah,
Them
See,
he's just
eyes
I
are
like
haven't
fire.
seen I haven't
he
seen
just
none of
walk
them.
around with sunglasses.
I haven't seen none of that. I ain't seen none of that.
What? You crazy?
You've never seen the Pitch Black series?
I can't.
Oh man, you need to watch those, bro. The
Pitch
first one
Black.
is my favorite. The second two, like the other two, are good, but the first one really sets the tone for the whole
Yeah,
series.
the third one was the weakest of the. Did you see the anime? They had an anime too.
I've seen the anime. I've
Yeah.
seen all of them.
Okay, yeah,
I got
yeah.
all. I got all of them.
The third one was my least favorite, but it was still good.
Yeah, it's still good. It's just the way they went about it, man. Like they didn't have to do that story with the necro people or whatever.
The Necromongers.
And that was the
Yeah,
third one, or was that the second one?
that was the second one.
Okay. Yeah, but he was still the necromongers were still in the third one to a certain degree. Yeah, but it's like they could have did something else without having them in there because like it was cool, but it was like the way they went about it. It reminded me of like evil Julius Caesar getting betrayed by evil Brutus. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
reminded me of.
All right,
Because he really didn't beat old boy. You know what I mean? He had help.
Mm-hmm.
I got
So
one. I got one.
go ahead, Malcolm.
I got one that everybody's seen. Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee. My grandfather had that VHS, and that still stuck with me. That
You
was a,
sure it's Enter the Dragon? It's not Kiss of the Dragon?
nah, Enter the
No,
Dragon.
Kiss of the Dragon is
That
Jet
was
Li Numsack.
Oh, oh
That's
yeah, I'm
Jet Li,
bugging
bro.
out. Yeah, yeah, it's Jet Li. Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad. You
remember
said yeah,
that?
yeah,
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 because
yeah.
the Kiss of the Dragon was him when he used the acupuncture needles, and
Yeah,
the one that was in
yep,
the back of the neck that was called the
yep.
Kiss of the Dragon.
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah, yeah.
I know my martial arts. I know my movies.
man. You grew up in
I
that
was getting
time.
confused.
Shit.
Yeah, now Enter the Dragon's fire, man. That's like it. Honestly, any Bruce Lee is a classic, man. Like Enter the Dragon steps out, I think, because of the cast that they had in it and everything. But I'll say this: I can one up you on a Bruce Lee movie, Game of Death. That's the one with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it.
I don't
When
know.
he sat
Yeah,
in
I
the
seen
chair and
that
he
one.
kicked
Yeah,
Bruce Lee in the chest and he had the yellow suit
yeah.
on and you saw
Yeah.
Kareem's footprint.
Yeah, but that's
That's like my
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
favorite one.
That's everybody's though. I mean, shoot, I was trying to go. I was trying to go like right near that, but I don't know. Me, I personally like
Return
Enter
of
the
Enter the Dragon is a favorite amongst everybody too. Because you also got to remember that was his last movie before he passed away. Matter of fact, he died filming that movie, I believe. So like the last half of the movie when the little house, like the reason why they did it in the House of Mirrors because that was a body double.
Mm.
The House of
I didn't
Mirrors.
know that.
Yeah, remember when he fought Old Boy and they were in that House of Mirrors or
Mm-hmm.
whatever?
Yeah,
He had already passed away, so they weren't done with the movie, and they ended up using a body double. That's why they put him in the House of Mirrors to finish the film.
that kind of bummed me out because I didn't know that. I was just
Well,
enjoying it for
yeah,
what it was.
I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan, bro. I've watched every single Bruce Lee movie, Chinese Connection. You know what I mean? You name it, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Hell, I forgot which one it was that he was working at the ice plant factory or whatever, and the scene at the end of it was a real fight because they actually the Chinese mob or whatever actually sent people to fuck up Bruce Lee, bro, and he ended up beating their ass, and they
Why
put
would
it
they?
in the movie.
Why would they do?
They put it in the movie too. So like the scene where he's fighting at the ice plant and he's
Yeah.
fighting a dude and the dude punches through the ice block. That's a real fight, bro.
Damn.
It's literally a real fight, and they just kept it in the movie.
All right. All right. Another one. Damn. I'm going back. The Warriors.
Oh man,
Warriors.
that's a classic.
Yeah, the Warrior. Yeah, the Warrior
That's
is a
a
classic.
classic.
Yo, yo. When I got put onto that, man, the freaking bottles talk about come out and play. What?
You know, old boy that played the Colonel in the one that brought everybody to dairy and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, he's one of the Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that was before he was a douche.
He looked different. He's
He
mad
was just
young.
younger. He was just younger.
He's
That's
mad.
it.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, but he did his thing though, and welcome to dairy. But that's a
Yeah.
different topic. That's a different topic
Ja-
entirely.
James Reamer is a good actor. Period, bro. I can list you the gang of movies. He was also Dexter's dad in the show Dexter.
I know that's when I
yep.
that's how I recognized him because I was just like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, he about to play somebody dad. All right, let's go.
But like,
Mm-hmm.
boy, the Warriors is a classic, bro. Like that, hands down, is a classic ass movie. And just the fact that it was more of a survival movie for them to get from point A back to their territory after they were framed for the bullshit. Hell, you know, old boy that did the Warriors come out and play is in was the one that killed Chris Rock in The Longest Yard.
Uh,
I love movies, bro. Like this
yeah.
is what I do.
I mean, this will be a multi-part thing because I know I could go on with this, but what about damn, I'm the only one saying shit about movies. Hold on, I got
I
like
can give you one, Ninja Assassin. That's hands down. You talk about badass movie, Ninja Assassin, bro. I just filmography of it, the way everything was set up, and the fact that they added some supernatural type, some supernatural feel to it with how they would move and
mhm.
Yeah, that's a
everything like
movie.
that. That movie was
That's a
so
movie.
hard, bro.
That's a movie that you can't complain that it starts off slow because that movie starts off on 100 as soon as it starts.
Yeah,
Hell
as
yeah,
soon as it starts. And what's
that's
crazy is, that movie did poorly, and that's why we never got a sequel.
what
How did that movie do poorly? That movie was
what
incredible.
But here's the problem with movies.
It
Let
did poorly to
critics
them.
They let
Yeah, they like
critics,
critics. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And the critics don't be agreeing with what the actual people that watch it like. That's why we lose a lot of shit. Hence Netflix. Think about all the Netflix shows that were hella good. And when it come down to it, they be like, oh, the critics didn't like it. But then you start seeing the response from all the fans that like it. And it's like, okay, so 1,000 people liked it, but you take the choice of four dudes that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
that's because they got a piece of paper that says, "Hey, I could critique something." That's just it. Like for instance, how like most of the Wayne's brothers movies, if you look, they got bad
Hey,
ratings.
Wayne Brother movie's
Go-
fire.
But when you look at them, you sitting there like, which one was bad? Like, tell me, like, don't be a menace.
Are you
Don't Be a
whoever said
Menace is
that was bad is
hilarious.
smoking crack, bro.
Don't
they
Be a Menace is hilarious.
Yo,
I ain't even gonna say they smoking crack. They on that Orlando Brown, bro. That's what they smoking, that Orlando Brown.
wow.
Do we have
Have
a
a
problem,
problem. Hmm?
Nah,
partner?
my favorite is when he come out nowhere with something deep happy. He be like, "Message," and just walk off.
Yeah.
Nah. Should I wear these Tech Nines with these slippers, or should I wear these? I wear these in, and they gonna pet the little pink rabbit slippers.
Man.
I can see Phil walking around talking about my milk of magnesia.
Nah, another badass movie was Kick Ass. The first two Kick Asses. Well, no,
Yes,
the
Kick
both
ass.
of them.
yes.
I
That
Hey, you
love
know what
Kick
I
Ass.
say? You know what I
Night.
say?
What's her
What?
name? Was it Night Bitch? It was Night Bitch, I think.
wait, no, was it?
What's her
Wait,
name? It's
that
Night
was
I
Bitch,
was
right? The
no,
daughter.
it was
hit girl.
hit girl,
Hit
Hit
Girl,
girl.
Hit Girl, yeah, Hit Girl. Night Bitch was
That
the
bitch.
other, yeah, yeah. She was a part two.
That's from the
Yeah, it was
second
Hit
one.
Girl. He was from the second one, yeah. Hit
Hey,
Girl.
Jim Carrey when he had the dog and made him bite the dude nuts. That shit
Yeah,
had
yeah,
me
yeah.
Yo,
dying.
Jim Carrey's Ace Venturas, they not badass, but they're hella freaking funny. I mean, badass in the sense that I can rewatch them.
You know
That's
what's
all I can
sad
say.
though? Those movies like that can never be redone or put out today because people start crying. Hence, like a dope ass comedy that everybody cried about a couple years back. Tropic Thunder.
Oh
People still
Yeah.
crying about
with
that
Robert
movie to
Downey
this
Jr.
day,
But that was the
just
whole
because of
point,
Robert Downey
though.
Jr.'s part.
But that was the
Mm-hmm.
whole point. That was the whole
That was the
premise
whole
of
point of the movie.
yeah,
But
yeah.
people can't separate. People don't know how to separate, bro.
Yo, I'm
People
telling
don't know how to separate.
I know who I am. I'm
you.
the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
And that's literally them trying to tell the audience, "Oh, we know, destroy the film." Oh
Shit.
man,
Let's see. What's
now you
another?
see me. I think is badass. I freaking love Now You See Me, the franchise.
Now You See Me
Oh,
is a
I
good
only
one.
seen the first. I only seen the first one. I never seen the second one.
I want to say, what's that? The movie with Keanu Reeves, man, not Tai Chi. That was fire.
Keanu
Tai
Reeves.
Chi was fire.
Constantine.
Um,
Constantine was good.
no, 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 no. Last Ronin,
Last one, that got mixed reviews.
Yeah, I
That
saw
one
the
the
got
one
last
with
mixed
one. Yeah.
reviews.
Keanu Reeves. That shit
Yeah,
was fire.
yeah, it got mixed reviews.
Why though? Which is the crazy part. That shit was good.
It that because Keanu Reeves is an Asian.
I mean, they've done it before. Tom Cruise has played the samurai. Fucking what? Matt Damon done played the
But how
samurai
good
in a
did those
fucking
movies
movie
do
like
in the
that.
box office though? Like, not really people cared about it.
But they cared about a black samurai in a video game. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a different topic. That's a topic for another day.
A black samurai that actually existed, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But we not complaining about the white samurais that didn't exist. Got it.
Hey, those came out at the time that they came out. Just like, all right. How about this? How about this? 300.
It's a good movie.
Mm.
Very exaggerated, but a good movie.
It
Yeah,
was.
it was
How
good.
was it exaggerated? That shit was on point with
I
everything.
mean, let's be real. A lot of that shit probably didn't happen. And then two, they don't even tell you how the Spartans really were.
Not
How
in the
they literally
video.
had a chained up statue of Hades because they thought that if the statue got destroyed or anything like that, the Spartans would lose their powers and everything like that. Like
I mean, but
they
that's how
they
they
Hades,
felt when
you
they
mean
did
Hades? You
battle
mean
back in the
Ares?
day.
They worship Ares.
Ares. I'm sorry, Ares. You're
Ares.
right,
Oh, I was about to
Ares.
say,
Ares.
That's how
nobody
they
nobody
did battle
worships
back in
Hades.
the day. Everything was about destroying shit, taking over shit. Like that's how it was.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of that stuff was exaggerated. Will we ever know? Hell no. That was so far long ago in
I mean,
history. We'll never actually know.
in text, they do Leonidas. I think he was 60 years old. He wasn't even as young as he was when he did that. That dude was 60 now. You pushing your late years and you doing shit like that. You did something right. You did something
But
right.
they wasn't doing shit like that.
Man, I don't know, man, because the quote he said about, man, all we gotta do is cast shade while you letting arrows fly from the sky. That's raw. It's in the books.
I'm not saying that is wrong. It's just we all know that a lot of times when they take period piece movies and turn them into something like, let's be real. 300's a period piece movie, but they put over the top action tone in it to where it doesn't feel like a period piece. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
was more just a straight up action movie. And that's why I said, a lot of that didn't happen. Now,
I
am I gonna say all of it didn't happen? No, I cannot say that because hands down, we all know that if you read the text and everything, the Spartans were some badass motherfuckers.
yeah, they were. They were
So
not
I'm
to
not
play
taking
games
that
with.
from them. You know what I mean? 300 is a good movie. I just didn't like the second one.
The second one
Oh
was
yeah,
trash. Yeah, I didn't like the second one
yeah,
either.
Now it's one of the movies that it's like, why make a second one when the first one just did everything right?
Hmm.
I mean, but that's the thing about with the series you were talking about first, the movie series with Reddit. I mean, they can't replicate because that's one of those things that it did a job and then they put it down. You know, some franchises don't know how to do that.
I mean, they didn't necessarily put the Riddick movie down. It's just Fast and the Furious came in between all of those.
But yeah, Vin Diesel was just like, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Yeah, like
I like
once
that. But I'm doing that.
the Fast and Furious franchise just took off for him, and then when he has time, he comes back to do Pitch Black. You know what I mean? But also, you got to look at the studios, man. When studios feel like they didn't make enough of money back, you know what I mean? That they also cancel the shit too because there's been plenty of movies that have been dope as hell to everybody else, but they made double of what it cost. But to them, that's like, oh, it's not enough money,
Yeah,
so
it's
it
not
didn't do
enough, which
well.
is stupid. Like I got like
You
two
know what I
movies.
mean?
I've been talking about old movies, but all right, like something
Nah,
modern. I
you know,
got like
dang,
go ahead, go
I
ahead,
was
go
gonna
ahead,
say,
go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, I don't know if anyone's seen this movie, Apocalypto. That movie was hilarious.
Apocalypse Fire too.
I
Yeah,
didn't see
that
that.
movie was funny.
I don't think I've
That
It's
seen that
movie,
it's
one. I don't
long.
think I've seen that
It's
one.
long.
it is really long, but the best part of that movie is when he was getting chased by the Jaguar. I don't know why I love that scene so much. That
That movie's good. And
that
then
jag
two,
that
then
Jaguar
two
was
is
hilarious.
it's a subtitle movie because they're
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
speaking in the language of what they would have spoken during that time for the
Uh-huh.
tribe. But
Man,
it's still worth it, man, because it's like, damn, you kind of see like how everybody lived during that time, and it's a good ass movie, bro. That's a really good movie.
I'll put that on my list then.
Yeah,
I got
definitely watch that.
I got
It's
the
just
harder they
long.
fall. I got the harder they fall and the hateful eight. I got both of those.
Harder They Fall is
Oh,
fire.
yeah.
Hateful. Harder They
Yeah.
Fall deserves a sequel.
The hard they yeah, it does. It does. It definitely freaking does.
Now, where they go with it,
I don't
don't
know.
know, due to the fact
I
that
don't
he
know.
already killed his brother. You know what I mean? Old boy died. The cocky one that everybody liked, he died. You know what I mean? The only people that's still alive is just Regina King's character and old boy's crew.
You just spoiling the movie. What happened if nobody watched it? Now they sit here like, oh,
Man, how
I
old
ain't
is
never
that
seen
Man,
movie?
it.
they
Everybody
gonna
got
watch it
Netflix.
anyways.
Go on somewhere. Everybody got
Oh,
Netflix, bro.
man, but the thing about it is they got Netflix, but you just spoiled like almost
I ain't
everything.
spoiled shit. They watched that movie, especially if there's any woman in the household that saw Jonathan Majors. They saw that goddamn movie.
Yep.
That's a bull.
They saw that fucking movie, bro.
You
Let's be
spoiled it
real.
for a bunch of people.
Let's be real. We talking about the buff nigga from Creed.
All right, but that was
That's
before
like
Creed. That was before Creed. That was before he
no,
went
was
and
it?
did Creed.
No, was it?
It was it. I swear it
That
was.
Creed movie with him was out before that.
Was
Now you
it?
about to make me go check later.
Was it? I feel like that came and then Creed. They man.
I feel like Creed came first, then that. But then again, man, the harder they fall, I didn't realize it's like what 3, 4 years old now.
Yeah, it is.
And like time flew by, man.
All right, well, y'all got any more? I've been saying nothing but my titles.
Um, I mean, shit, man. It depends on what time period you go to. You got so many like in the context of badass movies. It could be like anything. You know what I mean? I could bring up a dope ass comedy movie. Like I
Yeah.
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
think underrated. And then you also got to look at some of the badass movies that people like nowadays. Are cult like
Cult
cult movies.
classics.
You know what I mean? That didn't do well when it first came out, but it got a cult following afterwards. Like Pulp Fiction is one of those movies. It did
It
not
is.
do well in the theater, but Pulp Fiction is like one of my all-time favorite movies.
That and Tales of the Hood. I freaking love
Tales
those.
in the Hood is a classic. Belly is definitely one of my
I ain't
like
see Belly. I
hands
didn't see
down.
Belly.
What? Belly,
How the
Belly is
hell you ain't
amazing.
never seen Belly?
Y'all see, I knew that was gonna get that response. See, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Oh, you tripping, bro? You need to go watch Belly, bro.
Shoot, I didn't
But
see that. There was another movie I didn't
man, this
see.
motherfucker said he ain't never seen Belly.
Yeah,
It
you
was,
crazy.
Boy,
You
there
I'm
was
about to
crazy.
another one I
disown
didn't
you.
see.
I'm about to
That just,
disown you,
yeah,
sir.
you got to see that movie.
Have you ever
But
seen the movie Tango and Cash?
Tango.
Yep.
Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone,
Hmm.
dope
Yeah,
ass
I seen it.
movie,
I
bro.
seen it. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what
And
I'm saying. Like, you
Demolition
got
Man.
Demolition Man is
Oh,
definitely fire. Wesley
I
Snipes
love
Demolition.
played.
Demolition Man. Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
I love
I
Demolition
love
Man.
that movie because of Wesley Snipes, bro.
he did
Yeah.
his thing. He did his thing in
He
that
did
He
movie.
his
did it. Yeah,
thing
he
in
did
that
do his
movie.
thing. Hmm.
I just didn't like the blonde hair.
I mean, yo, okay, that was a thing back then, though. That was a thing. I mean, at least
Yeah,
he
I
wasn't.
remember. I remember when that movie came out, bro. I was a young boy, and they used to have little like MTV did like a whole movie premiere thing for that, right? And they did it literally outside, like next to a Taco Bell or whatever, because Taco Bell was supposed to be the major franchise in the movie
Right.
after the franchise wars. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
he came up damn near like had the blonde hair still, everything. Like it was cool to see that. You don't see shit like that no more when it comes to movies. Like they
Yeah,
don't do stuff like that no more.
not
Hmm.
to the extent of how they did it back in there. I mean, they do a little something. They touch like some movies
Promotion,
get it. Some
promotion
movies
ain't
get
what
that
it.
promotion.
Man, promotions don't isn't the same as what they used to be, man.
You right. You
It
right.
really not. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of movies go under the radar, or movies that end up being really good and having cult followings don't always get the promotion that they deserve in the beginning. Because if they had, people would have seen what other people see after it came out now, where it's like, oh my God, this is such a good movie. I don't understand how X, Y, and Z this happened. Most of the time it's promotion, most of the time it's critics. But, I can tell you another badass movie, man. Take it back to the 70s. Get a little bit of Superfly in there in the Mac. If y'all ain't never seen that, I highly recommend it. Black exploitation movies were so dope back in the 70s. They were really good movies.
And don't forget Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is also a good
I was
movie.
gonna say that earlier, man, and I forgot. Pootie Tang is a straight badass movie, bro.
Yeah, no. When I first seen it, and I saw that scene when he was in the booth and nothing was coming out, I was so mad because they talk Pootie don't need no music, Pootie don't need no sound. That was so bad because everybody was jamming. I'm like, what the fuck are they hearing? Like what they hear that I don't hear.
All
Like
I know is I want my son to walk down the street and you guys, people throwing out his toys and women throwing out his toys out the windows and everything. Talking about I love you, Pootie. That's what I want for my son when he grow up.
I wanted it to the point where it's just like, yo, you try to do something bad and a random belt just whoop your hand. Like, yo, what?
I need
Really?
that skill. Papa Pootie was a trip.
For him to go out the way he did, it's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yo, why did I just get that image in my head when you say it? Pootie Tang is a classic, man. I don't care what nobody say. It can get shit on, whatever. Pootie Tang in our community, our culture, man, is a fucking classic, dude. Other people may not get it, but black folks, Haitian folks, Jamaican, whatever. You got the same skin color as us. You get that movie, man.
Ridiculous.
Oh man, what else is a badass movie?
The original
Uh,
the original AVP.
Alien versus Predator.
mm,
I don't know. That
I
one for
can't say
me.
the movies. The comic books, yes. The
The comic
movies,
books were, yeah. The comic book is
Comic
fire.
books, yes. Movies. The first one was cool. The second one was like, they could have did better.
You know what?
Yeah,
For the budget it had, Spawn was good too. For the budget that it had.
yeah.
Michael
Spawn
Jai
was good
White's
too.
fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit was fire.
For the like, if they did that, like if they had made that now, I think it would be freaking fire. You'd see like at least a trilogy with that.
He
hmm
would have to play He would have to play Spawn again.
I, if he up for it,
He
man,
has to.
I'd be
There's
happy if he was
nobody
up
else that
for
can
it.
play Spawn like him, bro.
I mean, yeah, you see how he built? There was nobody doing that.
It's not even that. It's just like because he already did the first film. I think everybody's always
Expectation,
going to associate him with Spawn,
expectation.
bro. Like
Oh, I love Michael
it's
J.
like
White
man,
movies, man.
and then like
Or Black
John.
Dynamite.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dynamite,
yeah.
dynamite.
They're supposed to be doing another movie, bro, and I'm mad the TV show got cut short.
The anime.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
But it was good.
I think about
They had a good run in episodes though.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like it just I don't know, man. Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, they just it's like 1 minute you got something and boom, it's like it's over. It's just like how they did with the Boondocks. They try to take it, they try to take it over, and that's why season 4 was terrible. You know what I mean? But Black Dynamite, I think my favorite episode is the one where Cream Corn was getting beat on by fucking Michael, and they thought it was Joe Jackson beating him. Oh
Nah,
my god,
the way he would put
Black
things
Dynamite's
together,
hilarious.
the way he would put things together to solve a case was like, what? Like,
Hmm.
how did that lead to that? What made you think about that?
You know, old boy that does the voice for Chocolate Giddy Up was the one he played the same person in the movie. Is also the person that does Tom Dubois, and he's the black cop from Reno 911.
Hit,
I didn't know that. I didn't even know
wow.
Yep,
that.
the dude, the pimp Chocolate Giddy Up, that's him.
Yeah.
That's the one that does Tom's stink meter voice. All that, yeah, he's a black cop from Reno
Nah,
911.
I thought Sting Meter was done by Dave Chappelle.
No, no. Stink Meter and Tom Dubois are the same voice actor. That's why when he was possessed, it was easy for him to do that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old boy. His name is
Oh.
Cedric Yarborough, bro. That's who did it.
Oh.
That reminds me, Reno 911 got a new season.
Oh, man. I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know if
gotta watch it.
I don't know if I can keep up with that. I'm still
Oh
on one.
no, it's basically a spoof on when they talk about everybody talking about defund the police. So that's what that shit's about. Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna keep up with that. All right. So
Oh,
so topic.
quick
So
fun
top.
fact
Okay.
before we go into the next one. You gonna laugh your ass off. You watched Reno 911, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Lieutenant Dangle got the boots?
Yeah.
And remember how he came out the store?
Yeah.
That's how your sister was the other day when she got some boots, bro.
Oh. Oh no.
I showed her that shit. She started cracking up too.
Damn.
All
See.
right, on to the next one.
All right. All right. Topic switch. All right. What songs you feel cannot be replicated besides DMX's song "X is gonna give it to you"? That one can never be replicated.
I mean, if
Even
we put it at that point, man, I don't think it's just necessarily a song. If we breaking it down, it generally is going to be just what artist can't be replicated. Does that make more sense?
I don't know. Some artists can be. Man, I don't know. I don't
Name
know.
somebody that can replicate Prince. Exactly my point.
But still, you can't replicate DMX neither. You can't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if we're looking at this, we can definitely do songs,
Yeah,
but we also have to be.
but you would still have an individual like, okay, for instance, even though there's songs that been like improved upon on the generations, or like this woman worth by Maxwell. I ain't even gonna lie, that hit when heard that, I think I was 13, and I heard that high note for the first time. I was like, oh, what the hell? I got damn, where these feelings come from? Like it
Yeah.
hit different.
Fortunate was always my shit.
Like
But Maxwell got that voice, bro. Maxwell got that voice.
when he hit the high, it was the high note. It was
You know,
the high
Maxwell
note.
is the soul version of Lenny Kravitz to Lenny Kravitz rock version. That's who
Yeah,
Maxwell always reminded me of. Like they could have been brothers.
I ain't even gonna lie. There was a story with that. I was listening to Maxwell. I was in the bus and it was raining. And right when he was just like, I don't want to let you go. That's when the bus pulled off, and I was just like, damn. And she was running in the rain, and I was cracking up because she looked like she was
Fuck
running.
that.
Like he's like, but he was saying, I'm never going, and the bus just pull off, and I was just like, damn.
My man was listening to music and was watching a live action music
Yeah,
video
I
at
was
the
just
same
yeah, and I
time.
was cracking up in the bus, and everybody looking at me like I'm freaking crazy. Like,
Oh
yo,
man. All right, so we're gonna do songs. You know what song I don't think people will be able to replicate? It's fucking make them say bro. Like No Limit was on a generational run at that time, man. Like the mid to late '90s, early 2000s.
uh,
They were on a generational run, man, and it's like the energy that they had for that, and the whole crew being on the song. You know what I mean? It's just like like everybody that was on there. You had Theme, Master P, and then you had Mystical. You know
mhm.
what I mean? Nobody can rap like Silk the Shocker because he rap off. Well, no, there's. Let's just say he
What
was a
movie?
better person to rap off key than Blueface ever will be.
Nah, you
Um,
was talking about movie. You talking about a song?
yeah, we going back to the songs. We going to the songs now, sir.
Nah, I mean, most of the '90s they did their shit when it came to songs. Cut like "Touch It." They like that one had so many remixes, but I still like the one with Neo in it.
That's just not '90s, bro. That's 2000s.
That's 2000s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 2000. Yeah, yeah,
Why did I think that song
Talking
came
about
out in
Busta
the
Rhyme
'90s?
touch it with all the remix. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like late.
yeah.
That's like
yeah.
going into 2010, bro.
You
Mm-hmm.
lying?
I
So I
was like
got
in junior high school. I was in junior high
yeah,
school when those songs came out, and that was like in
yeah.
You
the
know
early.
what? You
That
know
was like
what?
almost in
Yep.
2010s.
You right. You right. Looking it up. Yep. I was
Like
wrong.
50 different remixes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
That's
what?
when motherfuckers heard Mary J. Blige rapping. And it was like, oh, she can rap? What?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
again, motherfuckers don't realize Mary J. grew up in Yonkers, so you know what I mean? Like, that shit's in her, bro.
Shoot. Phil, what are those songs that can't be replicated? What you got?
Songs that can't be Black and Yellow. Remember Black and Yellow?
Can be. It
That
can
can
be.
be replicated.
That can
Yeah,
be.
it can be. I'm trying to think. I'm
Oh.
trying to
What
think.
Malcolm's trying to
Songs.
say is like think like people like Prince. You know what I mean? How many people that can
Nah.
replicate a Prince song? How many people can replicate a DMX song?
NWA's music can't be replicated. I'm gonna say that
It
one.
can. It can.
Who? What group?
It
NWO?
can.
No,
What
you
group of
wildin'.
people are
No
you
way.
gonna say would
It can.
come together could produce the same
Who's gonna
sound?
replicate? You can't replicate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you
Yeah. What
can.
four people you gonna say come together
Yeah,
No,
and
you
you
can't.
replicate
can.
that sound?
How can you not? How many rap
Who?
groups are there in the fucking world that has more than four people? Look at Bone Thugs and Harmony.
No,
They
no,
were
no.
literally groomed.
Look,
They were
look.
literally
I
groomed by
know.
Easy E. Come on now.
Look,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know,
It can
but
be
it's just like
replicated.
that. I don't know. Even though
They were literally
Wu
they were
Tang.
literally a newer version of NWA. They were just from Cleveland. Now Malcolm about to take a drive over to East 99 in St. Clair.
Hell
Nah, I'm
yeah,
about to take a drive
hell
up there.
yeah, hell yeah,
Talking about
definitely.
I'm the missing bone. Husky
Hell
bone. No,
yeah.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Yeah. Shoot. Can I
But no,
audition?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying. Now, if we're talking about songs, you got to express yourself. You know what I mean? You got fuck the police. You know what I mean? You got something now
Yeah,
song wise,
yeah.
yeah. But if we're
But
talking
that's what I'm
about
talking about. I'm talking about
okay, if
songs.
we're
I mean,
strictly singing the song wise, damn, I can't even.
like yeah,
I
there
can't
is a
really think
couple.
of.
There
I
is a
can't.
couple artists.
No, that's why I brought up Bone, bro, because Bone does have stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's kind of hard to say that NWA can't be replicated when in all actuality Bone was the second NWA 2.0. They just
Mm.
had their own melodic harmony and everything with it, but Easy E still had his hand in it.
But I'm just talking about songs. Like I know, that, like if we was to narrow
Yeah,
down
Bone
artists, I
nigga,
could definitely say I
Bone is
could
the
go.
closest person to come to
But
NWA.
I was going down the songs. Like if another artist even tried, it wouldn't like. And if multiple
Oh
artists
yeah, no, no,
tried,
no. Okay, okay.
you
Okay,
couldn't
okay, okay.
you
If we're
couldn't.
doing like if we're looking at express yourself, yeah, there's not. I don't as a group.
I mean,
As a
they could
group,
try it. I mean, they could try, but I don't think
they
it's
can
gonna
try
get.
it.
I don't think it get close. because it's like there's a lot of songs out there that could be redone, remastered, like given to another artist, and they put their flair on it. But it's just like some songs, like think about it. You give somebody a Michael Jackson catalog, you think it would sound the same? Or like you could say, oh, they
Yeah.
did it better
Hey,
than
you
Mike.
okay. I'm a firm believer that nobody can ever copy Michael Jackson,
Hold on,
but
hold on.
the
Yeah,
wife
what
and
were
a
you
lot
saying?
of other people are like Chris Brown
Nah, I
is
didn't say
literally the
anything.
closest
Oh,
we're
Dad
gonna
was gonna
get to
say something.
Michael Jackson.
Hold on, we got some technical difficulties happening.
Yep, that happened to me.
But it happens. We continue on. Shoot, what you
I'm
got,
trying to
Phil?
think of a
What you got?
song. On songs or movies?
No, no, songs like songs. Like we switched it up to songs.
Let me think.
Weird.
Hey, welcome back. Nah, we talking
You
about
got a
songs.
lot of reverb.
Phil can't think about one. What were you about to say?
I'm trying to think of a song.
I got.
If we looking at songs,
If we talking about songs, another one. That one off the song. I forgot what it's called. The one that be like, what would you do if you sang that one? That I don't think anybody could
City
replicate
High.
that one.
You talking
Yep,
about the City High
yep.
song? I
I
know
don't
you
think
talking
anybody could
about.
replicate that one either.
Yeah.
Or there's
I don't think anybody can imitate Carlos Santana, bro.
no, I don't think so neither.
Maria was that shit. Did you listen to the album, man?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it goes hard. Carlos Santana's album went hard when it dropped, bro.
Shoot. What
A lot
else?
of people gonna be like, "Who the hell is Carlos Santana?" Like, bro, trust me, we have a lot of musical taste. Like, we just sticking to certain things, but you know what I mean.
I'm just saying, like I'm really sitting here like
Hey, you
talking
know what
about
song can't be replicated? That hero song.
which one?
Um, oh, fuck, what's it called?
Hero.
Yeah.
Hero. What? Which one?
Oh,
Wait, what
the one
song?
where it's like everybody needs a hero to save them. Fuck, I can't think of the
The
dude's
one from
name.
wait, the one they played in the Spider-Man soundtrack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dang. Now, is that Nickelback?
No, it's not. It's a dude named Chad Kruger, Krager, or something like that. I looked it up because I thought about something like that. It popped up when I was working on the manga the other night, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
like, I
you
want
working on the
something like
manga.
that. But considering the mangas is when I transition into an anime, it's gonna have like a lot of hip hop theming to it. So I was like, I can't use it because it doesn't fit in that criteria. So I was like trying to find different songs that actually fit that mold and stuff. But it's like it's hard, man, because like the song that popped up for it was like a Little Dirk song called Neighborhood Hero, which is dope. I listened to it and I'm not a huge Dirk fan, but it's actually a dope song. And I was like, yeah, but it doesn't give me that feel like that song does. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's one
Gotcha.
that can't be replicated, just because of the message behind it, you know what I'm saying? The meaning and everything in the song and all that.
I mean, I could get
So
it.
it's like,
There's a song that's similar to that, but
what song?
the song I'm thinking about. Oh, I think.
You ain't got it. No, I'm
I think
playing.
it's. I think it's. I think. I mean, if you talk about hip hop wise, it doesn't sound hip hop, but I think Warrior come close to that by Imagine Dragon. I think that one comes close to that.
No, no. And we gonna talk about Imagine Dragon. I don't think anybody will ever be able to replicate what's that fucking song? Radioactive. That's my shit.
Oh yeah,
That one,
radioactive is yeah,
Radioactive is
radioactive
my
is correct.
shit.
I like that. I like the
I
Warrior.
I
like
like Imagine
radioactive.
Dragon in general. They're pretty dope.
They are. Who changes by
Oh,
Tupac. That one. That one can.
yeah. I mean, dude, like and
Yeah.
Pac got a whole list of stuff that can't be replicated because nobody can do another Dear Mama. Nobody can do another Brenda's Got a Baby.
Ain't mad at you.
Uh Yeah, I get around. I ain't mad at you. Definitely nobody can do like that. That hits different because that came out after he died too.
You
And
should listen
guys,
to some. You should
look,
listen to some of the AI
we,
covers.
we just we scratching the surface. They could be a potential part two. I know you sitting there like, what about this song? What about that song? And you know what? In these segments, we'll have you guys included. So please, put some
Yeah,
comments
please,
down.
please drop some songs.
We'll shout you out. Shoot, we'll put your name out there. Everything. I mean, unless you want to be
Yeah,
anonymous, that's cool too. But yeah, there's a segment for that.
Throw some songs in there, throw some badass movies in there, and we could definitely go over it
Definitely go
because
on with that.
I
Yeah.
definitely would like to hear what y'all got to say.
Tell us what we
You know
missed
what I
because we
mean?
probably seen it too, and we going off the top of our mind. This is like a stoop talk type of thing right now.
Yeah. Trying to think of what other. I mean, bro, like if we get down to it, and if we're talking about like can't replicate a song and it's due to the artist because of the talent and vocals, a lot of Whitney Houston songs can't be duplicated, bro.
It can. I mean, with
They
the right
can't.
with the
Nah,
voice,
they can't.
They can't, bro. Whitney can hit notes that a lot of these fucking females
Yeah.
can't hit, bro.
yeah, but
Like
there are some that
if
could.
I was to have Chocolate come in here right now, she would even tell you like, yeah, there's not anybody that can replicate Whitney, bro. She considers Whitney part of the holy trinity of singing, bro.
I mean, yeah, I would not downplay that. I would not downplay that. But I was like, there's like,
That's but that's
I
it,
would
but that's
say
like also saying that Mariah Carey can be copied and she really can't, bro.
she can. Oh, she
No,
did.
she can't. Mariah can hit
Did
notes
that
that
one artist?
other women definitely can't hit,
Didn't
bro.
that one artist outdo her in that in her own song? I forgot what song it was, and she
Who?
just had a look on her face. Hold on, like I gotta,
Who?
I'm gonna look this up and I'm gonna tell you because I
Tell
just
me.
recently.
Tell me, because then I'm gonna go get the missus and she gonna cuss you out for the disrespect.
Wow.
You gotta remember, I'm married to a singer, bro. So she be telling me like some people who are vocally strong and who aren't, bro. Like people that I thought were good singers, she'd be like, "Yeah, no." You know, because when you're not a singer, you think anybody that can sing is good.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody that did. You know what? I'm gonna come back to you with that one, but I got to come
He
off
ain't
my
got it.
feet and I
He,
just.
hey,
I
he
don't
ain't
got
got
it
it
here.
still.
I
He
don't
ain't
got it
got it.
right
He ain't
now.
got
I
it.
don't got it right now. I've seen it and I was just like, wait, I heard it and seen it. I was just like, oh shit, she did. But then I don't have the receipt right now. But I got you.
That's what
I
you call
got you.
blowing smoke up your ass.
Ah, so that's what we doing. All right, cool, cool. That's what we gonna do.
But nah, man, like that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to songs, man, you also got to look at like vocal. You know, if it's singing vocal, you got to look at like X. Man, nobody will ever be able to replicate any DMX song, and the reason being is you can cover it, you can do all that, but you don't have the voice, you don't have the energy. You know
The
what I
dude
mean?
had
That
the
goes
dog.
along with that.
That dude had the dog in him. That's
You
what
know what I mean?
always
So
telling
you know, it's like there's a lot of things that factor into like why people can't replicate. That's why I said a lot of Whitney Houston songs can't be replicated because of her vocal range. You know what I mean? Think of how many motherfuckers be trying to sing Beyonce shit. Yeah, it sound good, but does it sound like Beyonce? Because when you're saying replicate, it has to give off the same energy as the original. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? The
yeah,
original
you're
creator.
right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right. You're right. You're right.
Not everybody can hit those notes. Now, am I saying that maybe somewhere down the line somebody can possibly do it? You know what I mean? Because these same people that we're saying, you know, can't be replicated have inspired other generations. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that is true. That is true.
You know what I mean? Look at you know who I think is a dope artist is Method Man. His son is
Oh,
pretty
hell
goddamn dope. You know what I'm saying? But is he his dad? Fuck no. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like Method Man is on a
Yeah,
whole
is he
different
his
level.
father? I mean, I
But
don't
he's
think he wanted
still
to be his
nice.
dad. Yeah, I don't think he
Yeah,
wanted
you
Mm-hmm.
to
know,
be
he's
his
still
dad.
nice though. Like he grew up under his dad, so he has the talent. Give him a couple more years to really craft himself. He could probably be on the same level as his dad.
Not gonna lie, man. I want a Wu Tang belt. I want them to bestow upon me a Wu Tang belt. I ain't gonna lie.
He said a Wu Tang belt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
I
kind of
want
want
one of
one
them
too.
old school. I want one of them old school Wu Tang bomber jackets when they had the Wu Wear line,
Ooh,
bro.
that one too.
The
Oh
shiny,
man.
yeah, yeah, the bomber jackets are
Yeah,
fire.
the
Oh,
black one
Yeah,
with the yellow Wu symbol on back.
with
Oh,
the
I
yeah.
always
yeah,
wanted one of them.
you could probably find them on StockX for like $2 billion.
Hey,
Yeah,
real shit though.
exactly
Yo,
for
yo,
two
yo,
billion
no, no, no.
dollars.
We ain't even got to do that. There's a gang of places that I found in Toronto that have like vintage stores that sell all the
Authentic
shit that we
stuff.
used to wear. That yeah, authentic vintage shit that we used to wear in the '90s and shit, like the Carl Kanai, the Pele
Yeah,
Pele, the Averix jackets, all that man. Like
Yeah,
they
I
got
was
that
about
shit
to.
up there, and I want to. And only I really wish they had like an online, you know, what I'm saying shit, so we could just order it and get it sent here. Cause they got mad Woo wear shit, mad everything, bro.
Yeah,
Like I would
I
love
was a
some
kid
Carl
when all
Kanai and
of that.
everything right
I
now.
was a kid when all of that was freaking hot. So I was just like, I couldn't enjoy it like how everybody else did. Everything would have been big on me. So I like when I got to it, it was already gone.
Yeah, like
by the
that.
time the 2000s came, and I was like at that right age to wear it, you can't find that shit.
It's like, bro, like they, and it's crazy because I've been looking at everything. Kamora Lee brought back Baby Fat. Then Nelly brought back Apple Bottom, but he didn't bring back Vocal, which was his male line. And then where's Fat Farm? We got Baby Fat, but no Fat Farm.
Rockefeller.
Yeah, I forgot about Fat.
Rockaware was
Remember
hard too.
Rockaware? Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
love Rockaware. I used to love Rockaware. But when I started wearing Rockaware, they started making fun of me because that was when Rockaware was fading out.
Yeah,
They couldn't like make
that
fun
was
of you
when
because
Rockaway was coming out, and then skinny jeans was coming in.
Yeah, skinny jeans and Levi jeans was the thing.
Oh,
And they were
making
like,
fun of
you
y'all
still
because y'all
wear,
wearing
yeah.
that nut hugging yeast infection shit.
not I was in the same category with Jay Z.
Not y'all.
My knots
I'm just
don't
saying,
fit.
motherfuckers that clown. Because I hate it when motherfuckers started clowning. Oh, you're wearing FUBU. Like, okay, I'm wearing a black clothing line, but ain't none of y'all bitching and moaning about nigga wearing Tommy Hilfiger and shit. Like, come on, bro. Come
Cause,
on.
Cause at the time, Tommy was promoting itself, and man, it got up to a class.
Tommy was in hip hop. Tommy was just in hip hop due to Wu Tang.
Yeah, but football was a part of it too. Shoot.
Yeah, but if you pay attention, man, it's not even that people didn't like the black clothing lines that were around. It's just the availability for it everywhere. I think is what killed a lot of clothing lines. Like what was it? Everybody calls it Iniche, but it's really NYC. That clothing line,
Mhm.
and that shit was hard. You got to think of what's the other one? Echo.
Oh, I love
Uh,
Echo. Shoot, I mean
but a lot of
it was a
here's the
well,
thing.
no. A lot of people wasn't rocking with it because it wasn't like name brand. That's when Polo was coming out, like being not coming out, but being more popular at the time.
South Pole was more popular than Echo at one point, and then Echo took
Yeah,
over.
yeah, but even
Um,
then, it wasn't as hyped up because that's when everybody started wearing the polo shirts and
but
yeah,
here's the thing though. You have also have to look at the fact that you and Phil were in New York. I was
yeah,
in Nebraska. So you have to look at the fact that all the coastal everything gets everything first. And by the time it gets to us, the shit that I want to wear that you niggas is wearing in New York, I don't get to wear. I'm getting like jerseys or a t-shirt.
yeah, yeah,
Maybe a pair of pants, but I wasn't getting the full denim jean jacket outfits because they weren't coming here. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, them
they just
jeans.
got dropped off along the way. So that also hurts these clothing lines because the shit that the people that live in the landlocked areas in the middle of the country aren't getting, and everybody that was getting them were taking it for granted.
Yeah, and then by the time y'all get it, it's just like, damn, y'all just reached that, and like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then, like y'all on
Hmm.
to the next phase of the fashion. And it's like, boom, we still catching up because we're still trying to get the shit that we've always wanted. I mean, that is the beauty of like online shopping, but at the same time, online shopping takes away from we used to like going to the mall. You know what I'm saying? On Saturdays and stuff like that. Get you some females, go to the food court. You know what I mean? Go get you some gear and shit like that. Then go skating later on that night. If you didn't go Friday night, you go skating Saturday night. You know what I mean? Them was the things that we did. You know what I mean? If you didn't do that, you was kicking it with the homies on the block. You know, us young boys, you know what I'm saying, teenage years, we were drinking and stuff like that, get your little Hennessy, listen to your music, and be chilling, smoke your little doobie and do what you do.
Yeah, that was when y'all used to drink Everclear like it was juice. Yeah, all
Nah, I didn't drink no damn Everclear. Motherfucker, he got me fucked up. They had us. They had like what was the first thing I ever drank, bro? Like besides a beer, I think every kid done drank a beer from their grandparent or uncle or something like that.
my
But
gosh,
like actual,
my first one was Guinness. That would have gosh, I
yeah,
remember the first time, and because
they didn't want you to drink. That's why they
yeah,
gave your ass
yeah,
Guinness.
I think pretty much. Dang.
But nah, like I say my first beer was a St. Ives. And the only reason why it
Okay.
was a St. Ives is because I asked for one because of the commercials that they had with Tupac, Snoop. You know what I mean? That was like when Dr. Dre and all them when they used to do the St. Ives commercials. Motherfuckers used to say that was like tiger piss or whatever. It wasn't bad, but it was like one of them like, all right, I had it, I don't want it no more. But I
Yeah.
think my
He
first
said,
like
I
real
tasted
alcohol
that.
taste. Yeah, my first real alcohol taste was E&J, some Jerk boy, brandy. Woo.
Nah.
Then Paul Masson, all brandy related, Christian Brothers. Then when it was like the special occasion on the block, niggas want to break out Hennessy and shit.
Hey, Ain't nothing wrong with Hennessy. Shoot,
I
Hennessy.
don't drink none of that shit no more.
Man, it's better than when I was freaking like, cause like my uncle drank like a fish, but at the same time, it's just like he had all the good stuff. But then when I was reaching that age of like drinking and stuff, everybody that's when like Four Loco wanted to come out, and whoo, everybody wanted to be on that. And I'm like, nope, I won't do it. I won't because I see
And
what.
every time you talk about everything, I'll be like, man, I forget I'm the older brother.
But it's just like,
This nigga said Four Loco. I'm like, bro, Four Loco
yeah,
was in my 20s. What you on?
yeah,
And I was
but
like,
that's
oh
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying because I'm just like thinking about it back then. Because me, I'm like, I drank Absolute and stuff like that because my uncle was just like that cool uncle.
Same.
Just like, here, drink this, have this, and be like, whatever. Just make sure. He always be like, don't be in the empty stomach and start drinking stuff like that. It's gonna ruin your life. And I'm just like, all right. Everything he ever said about alcohol, I'm like, yeah, you know about it. So let me just listen. Then I'm watching people my age.
Yeah, yeah, your drunk ass know about it.
And
No,
I'm sitting there, nobody remembered that night. Everybody got a headache, and I'm just like, "Hey, everybody, how you doing? Like, what's going on?" Like, shit.
and fucking, I remember the first time I taste spiced rum, bro. I was addicted after that. That's what made me stop drinking like vodka,
Nah,
fucking
I
Hennessy.
don't think the
Like
only
I
thing
still drink me
I've
some
had
Jack
close to that.
Daniels and shit. I still drink Jack, but I fucking love spiced rum, bro.
The
Like
only thing
that
I've had
fucking
close to that is
bamboo is
Fireball.
Yeah,
fire.
spice rum. Yeah, spice
This is
rum is
Spiced rum is
pretty
Fireball.
good. I only
fire,
had
bro.
it once.
The only thing with like island spice rum I've had like from the Caribbean, from like actual islands, yes. But anything here was Fireball. That was the first thing I've ever had.
Ew.
But
Ew.
hey,
Yeah, it's
you gotta
fireball.
start from somewhere. When you
Ew.
you know whatever you can get your hands on, shoot.
Bro,
But
you might as well just go stuff your mouth with a whole bunch of fireball candy and suck on it shit and call it a day.
nobody got no time to
Hmm.
rot their teeth out like that. Shoot.
And you doing it with that nasty ass fucking fireball
Hey,
liquor because
when
it's the
you at
same
the
thing.
age, when you at the age of you could get what you can get, you happy with whatever you can get. Shoot,
Motherfucker, you could have got you some rum for the same price you
no,
getting for
I
that
did.
nasty ass cinnamon.
Like I said,
Hmm.
I got me some barbecue and I regretted it. That shit will mess your life up.
Yeah. Tell you,
Like
man, if
that
you want some good
island,
rum, get some bamboo, bro.
nah. That barbecue
Nah, I mess with the
from Haiti,
Haitian rum, bro.
Haitian rum,
I
that
want to try
shit,
Haitian rum.
Haitian
that
rum,
Haitian rum.
Haitian
Oh
rum will
man,
kill you. It'll get you in
Well,
oh
trouble.
bamboo,
yo, you see
the regular bamboo is made in the Trinidad Tobago, and then their XO, their black label bottle one, is made in Panama, and I gotta get that one because I want to try and see what it tastes like.
I'm telling you, island rum is island anything is the best. And I'm like, yo, when I drink island alcohol, I be like, yo, this is what pirates fought over. This is the shit that they fought over. Cause I'm like,
That's part of now I see why they did the shit they
yeah, yeah, shoot, I'm about to go
did. This shit
plunder.
is fire.
Shoot. That's the shit they put you on. Like I'm like, I've tried freaking Jamaican rum, freaking
Hey,
Spanish.
this is a PSA. This is a PSA for out there. Any rum company, any island company, anybody in the islands that's listening to this that make alcohol like bamboo and all that, please feel free. We'll sponsor for you all day
Yeah,
because
I
I love that
sponsor
shit.
shit. Yeah,
I love that shit.
I could say this: whoever makes moonshine, please send some my way because I have never tried moonshine. I want to try it. That's
Oh
all I'm
boy,
saying.
you playing with fire with that one, bro. I had a
Look,
homie.
I want to try that.
I had a homie that would make that shit in the barracks when we were in the service, bro. That shit was fire. He made like this apple cinnamon one, bro. Don't drink all that shit. You be fucked up.
That's what everybody says. You're all like, cause I
Man,
like, yo, I work with people that are like way older than I am, and they sit there and be like, man, I give you a shot glass, and that's all you gonna need.
that's all you need.
They said that they was just like, yo, if you ever run out of gas, just pour that in your tank. I said,
Yep.
wait. Pour it in your tank. When he said that, I'm
Depending
like,
on who makes
what you
it,
mean? What you mean
depending
pour
on
it
who
in your
makes
tank?
it, how strong it is, that shit's like drinking like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, bro. Like that's how strong that shit can
Yeah,
be.
like 40% freaking alcohol.
One motherfucker was like what 100 proof.
Because they talking about
Wow,
pour, they talking about
that
you can
sounds like
use it to
death.
run your car.
That's
I
what I'm
said, wait.
saying.
I'm like, wait, run your car. I'm like, yeah, you run the, just pour that in there. I'm like, all right, but we
Yeah,
drinking.
because
Are we
most
drinking this?
some of these other rums and shit, like I think Bumbu is like 35, but the black one is 40, and then most other spice rums and just rums in general are like 40 proof, bro.
Hmm.
Like they're already 40 proof. That's why it's just like, hey, fucking moonshine is way stronger than that, bro. Way stronger. If you get the right person to make it and it's a flavored moonshine,
Hmm.
it's a lot better than just drinking a straight clear, you know what I'm saying, no flavor moonshine. Because at that point, you just drinking straight fucking gasoline.
That's why he said to put in the car. Now I understand now because he's like putting in the car. That's why I was like, and we drinking this?
Yeah.
Are we like that?
You you got to get connections though for some real backwood moonshine, like some illegal shit. That's what you
Oh,
want.
so
You don't
yeah,
want the
I was
Also,
gonna
moonshine that
say
gets sold in the
if I
stores. You
knew
want that
Roger
illegal
from
shit.
if I knew Roger
get
from
some corn
American
liquor.
Dad, so shit,
Mm-hmm.
like Roger from American Dad when he was making that moonshine, I want to try that. That
Yeah,
shit.
that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is a dude that started off illegally, and he makes like actual moonshine that gets sold in stores. They had it on that what's that fucking TV show? Moonshiners. Like, dude had his own, saying shit, and yeah, it's a thing. But it's not, you gotta think once you start selling it legally, there's regulations and everything on it.
Yeah.
So as I said, you gotta find the right people that know how to get that shit, man. Cause moonshine is one of them things that it's like back in the day when you went that certain job
Hmm.
and it's like you gotta know the right people to get that job. That's how it is with moonshine.
All right, shit. Like,
And you definitely want to talk to like the older crowd because that's who really gonna put you
yeah,
on.
that's what was put me on. Like like that's what I'm just like I want to
Well,
try it. Like they sitting there, they look at me like I lost my mind, but I'm like I'm curious from in freaking nature. Like I gotta try this. Like I know the warning label is there, but it's just like I ain't gonna overdo it. Shoot, I just want to
it
try
ain't no warning label on that motherfucker. You just get a little jar that look like one of them little jars Baron Simon be having, and that's it.
it.
It be
Yeah,
clear, and that's all
I had
you
one
get.
dude,
No labels, no nothing.
one dude at my job told me he started hallucinating. I'm like, wait, you drank something that had you
He drank too
hallucinating?
much.
Man,
That
shit.
motherfucker had that 140 proof.
Shoot.
Telling you, boy, moonshine will put you. That's why Phil was right. He was like, man, if you the first time having it,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
even need a full shot.
He
Get you
said
like
shot
a half
glass.
a shot, bro.
He shot
You
Put
don't
glass.
you
even
on
need
your ass.
a half of a shot glass, bro. That should have put you in your ass.
Shoot. But
Because if you don't know the proof of it, that's why I'm saying be careful.
right. No, yeah, that's true. That is true.
I
Cause
remember
I
the first
Your ass
time
gonna
when
wake
I went
up.
to when I went to
But
Japan and had warm sake for the first time. That put me on my ass.
yo warm
warm sake
sake.
versus cold sake is a
Whoo!
whole
Warm
different
sake.
deal.
Oh
Oh,
man,
You
sake.
gotta drink that shit warm, but that shit'll put you on your
Well,
ass.
it depends.
it's so
I
good
like
though.
cold sake though. Warm sake is cool and all. Like I never
Nah,
like watching anime or watching like
you mean
Japanese
room
shows and
temperature?
stuff like that. When you see them drink and they be like, I'd be like, I didn't get it until I had it, and I was just like, yeah. Talking about putting hair in your chest, man. Whoo.
My homie put me on this one, bro. My Vietnamese homeboy, man. Him and his cousin. We were at his parents' house and shit, and they had this bottle sitting on top of like their little bookshelf, and it had
Right.
a fucking snake in it, like a viper or a cobra in it.
You've had that?
And that
Oh,
shit is so fucking good. And then when I found out that it does have a little bit of the venom in the alcohol, I
huh.
got scared. But I was like, let me get another shot.
Mhm.
That shit was
He said it
good
can't
though,
be
man.
that. He said it can't be that bad.
I thought they were lying, but no, that was real fucking cobra in that bitch, bro. Had a little hood up and everything, like however they got it to like stay like that, even though it was dead. Yeah, that shit was crazy seeing that bottle because I thought it was for decoration. So that motherfucker pulled it out and poured me a shot, and I looked at him like, what?
Mhm.
Telling you. But it was good though. I was like, yo, this is actually fire. Boy, that
All
was a hell of a night. That'll be a story we have to get into one day because that night was fun.
right. So like I said, this is what I'm gonna put out there. You know, a cool pilot segment. We got the we want you listeners to like give us a response, criticism. We'll shout you out. You know, we just want you got to be a part of this. So if anything, be one of the bros. So one of
Yeah.
us. Shoot.
And trust me, we know we stray off topic from time to time. We know that.
And we cool with that. But we cool with
We
that
cool
though.
with it.
but
Sometimes it feels good to go back down memory lane on certain things, especially with the way this world is acting right now. It
we
feels
need
good to
that.
go back to when we were in a different dimension. And right now, we in a whole
Well,
different dimension that I don't fuck with.
we in the hole. We in the wrong one. We in the
For
wrong one,
real,
man.
CERN need to do something and
Somebody
take
need to
us back, bro.
flip the switch again. Do it again.
For real, take us back because I'm ready to go back to how it was.
All right, but these are your bros. This is the foolish trickster.
King Dad.
and Phil the Kid.
And we are the bros who laugh.